A compilation of the Premier League's funniest moments just isn't complete without Thierry Henry and Robert Pires' attempted pass penalty in 2005. It remains one of the most bizarre, amusing and calamitous incidents in the world's most competitive league.The episode took place in Manchester City's final trip to Highbury, with Arsenal commanding a 1-0 lead after Pires had already scored a penalty earlier in the match. And when the Gunners were awarded a second spot kick, the Frenchman stepped up to the plate once again. However, infamously, the ball traveled all but 2 inches when Pires somehow managed to fluff a rehearsed pass penalty with Henry. The move, deemed as hubris by the City players, and namely Danny Mills, sparked a fracas and was eventually given as a free kick to the away side. 13 years on, and both players have spoken about the incident, with Pires maintaining that not everything went wrong through his reluctance. Henry had suggested they tried it, but his compatriot, understandably given the score, was not so sure and eventually fluffed his lines and fell victim to his indecision. Pires wrote in The Times in 2016, "The story of our missed penalty is actually a funny one. The day before the City game, Thierry and I practiced it at training. There was one difference though, he was passing and I was scoring. We never said we would do it against City if we had a penalty. It turned out that we got one. I took the ball to take it, Thierry didn't say anything, and I scored it, putting the ball on the right of the goalkeeper. Then when we were awarded a second one, Thierry approached me and said, 'Let's do it,' but we changed the roles, you pass and I score." 2 years later, and ahead of Arsenal and City's latest clash, Pires has now revealed exactly what he said in protest just before the madness ensued. Speaking to the Premier League, he revealed, "It was not a joke, because you can do this penalty. I can pass the ball for someone, and he can score," Pires explains. "I said, 'No, we cannot do this, it's impossible.' It was a very strange moment, especially for me, not for Thierry Henry, but for me, it was very embarrassing." Pires' warning of impossibility was, of course, dismissed by Henry, and the new combination turned out to be a disaster. Furthermore, the 44-year-old makes a no-so-perfect point about Henry seemingly getting away with the incident, while his foolhardiness is replayed over and over again. Well, at least they can laugh about it now. Is this the strangest Premier League incident ever?